Remember, with all videos, you can always pause or rewind the video if you need to see or hear something again. Here we go. We have a word problem here dealing with speed. Please follow along as I read. A cruise ship travels at a speed of 0.4 miles per minute during a segment of its journey. At this speed, what is the distance it travels in 15 minutes? There are many different ways you can solve this problem. Let's take a look at the first method. The first method is what Singapore Math calls the arrow diagram. And the arrow diagram, it says we just put information on this one. I've set it up for miles on one side and minutes on the other side. Okay, well, where did I get 0.4? Well, I got 0.4 because it told me in my problem that 0.4 miles per minute. Per minute is one minute per minute. Okay, so it tells me in the word problem that the speed of the ship goes 0.4 miles per 1 minute. Okay, so I'm just going to keep going, and I'm going to add another 0.4 to 0.4, and I get 0.8. And it's going to take 2 minutes to go 0.8 miles. I'm going to add another 0.4 to 0.8, and I'm going to get 1.2. So it's going to take 3 minutes to go 1.2 miles. And I'm going to add another 0.4 to 1.2, and I'm going to get 1.6. It will take me 4 minutes to go 1.6 miles. And I can keep going. I can add another 0.4 to 1.6, and I'm going to get 2.0 miles in 5 minutes. And I'll do a couple of these just so we can kind of keep going. Just to give you the pattern, I'm going to add another 0.4 to 2.0, and I'm going to get 2.4 miles, and that will take 6 minutes. And if you're seeing the pattern, I'm going to add another 0.4 to 2.4, and I'm going to get 2.8, and that will take 7 minutes. Well, I can keep going all the way to 15 minutes. And I can keep adding 0.4 to 0.4 to 0.4, or 0.4, 0.4, 0.4, and I will get at 15 minutes. Or a shortcut is I could just say 15 times 0.4, and I get blank. So go ahead and pause the video and do 15 times 4. Okay? Go ahead and do that now. If you haven't paused it, go ahead and figure that out. Okay. Come back and hopefully you figured out what 15 times 0.4 is. You should have gotten 6. And they're asking the distance. It's 6 miles in 15 minutes. Another method, I'll put a 2, I'll put a 1 by this. Another method is you could have set this up proportionately. So if I look at my word problem, it said 0.4 miles per 1 minute. Well, that's our ratio. Miles per 1 minute equals. Well, I know that it says in 15 minutes, so I'm going to keep my like terms together, and I'm trying to figure out the distance. So there's my variable, x. So now the second step would be to cross multiply. So x, or 1 times x, or x times 1, we'll get x equals, and then 0.4 times 15 if I times those out, 15 times 0.4, 4 times 5 is 20, 4 times 1 is 4, plus my 2 is 6, and I have 1 decimal point, so I bring my 1 decimal point over, so x is equal to 6 miles. That's what we figured out. Okay. If there's actually even one more way you could have figured this one out, it's very similar to the proportion way. And again, you put 0.4 miles over 1 minute, and you put the 15 minutes up here, because what happens is you can cancel your minutes out, and so it would just become 0.4 times your 15, and what's left over is your miles. And you would just get, again, 6 miles as your distance. Okay. This is cross-canceling terms.